Danny Flexen here for SecondsOut. Delighted to be joined in person for a change by Jez Smith. I guess we say middleweight contender now. How you doing?
I'm not too bad, mate. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. Last time we spoke, you were keen to get more fights around your natural weight, which is super welter, of course. What made you decide to move up for this one against Hamzah Sheeraz?
It's a huge opportunity for me. You know, the WBC International Silver Belt's on the line. He's moved up from super welter to middleweight now, so he's not a natural middleweight, I don't believe. And as well, it's given me enough time now through camps to build into a solid middleweight, and having to not have to struggle to make the weight and make the weight comfortable and I feel strong at the weight. Obviously the fight got offered to me, so I took it with both hands.
Now, you've been putting in great performances on these big promoter shows for a while now. What do you think it's going to take before one of them takes a punt on you and decides to put you in the home corner?
When I come through Saturday, probably, it's a fight I believe I win on Saturday, and it's nice to have a full camp and have preparation time to prepare for the fight. So yeah, I'm very excited.
What do you make of Hamzah Sheeraz as a fighter and a prospect?
He's an all-round good fighter. At the end of the day, he's not really done a lot wrong so far. Through most of his performances, he ain't really done a lot wrong, except in his last fight. You can see he showed at times that he come up a little bit unstuck against Bradley. I don't know if he didn't like that Bradley was boxing him, or because Hamza's used to just blasting people out of there. Listen, if he thinks he's going to try and blast me out there, he's got another thing coming. It ain't going to work. So he's never had someone properly whack him back. So on Saturday we'll see. So yeah, listen, I've got a good game plan. I know what I've got to do. I'm excited for Saturday. This opens up huge doors for me, so this is a massive opportunity for me. So to be able to have a full camp as well and prepare for this, the last 10 weeks I've been able to prepare for this fight. So I'm in the best shape possible, and I'm very excited for Saturday.
Given the way the Skeet fight ended and the recent controversies about UK officiating and judging, do you have any sort of concern if it does make its way to the scorecards?
No concern at all. Listen, I'm leaving everything in that ring, whether it goes to the scorecards or thingy. It's a must-win fight for me, this. And I'm looking forward to taking this opportunity with both hands and coming out with the victory on Saturday.
Do you have a preference between fighting fighters around your own height, shorter or taller? Because I can't imagine you get in with many taller fighters than yourself.
No, I'm not bothered at all. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's plain and simple. When I hit him on his chin, I'm gonna make sure he knows about it. I'm gonna crumble him.
Do you think they've made a big mistake accepting you as this opponent for his first fight at middleweight? It seems like a risky one.
Oh, for sure. Listen, they rate him, so he's this big hype around how good he is, and like I said, he hasn't put a foot wrong so far. So they're gonna obviously back their man, but. Listen, why do you think a lot of these fighters at middleweight, super welterweight, they don't give me a full camp? Because I'm high risk, low reward, So this is a golden opportunity for me. So, like I said, I'm going to take this opportunity with both hands and ready to rock and roll on Saturday.
And what's the longer term plan? So should everything go your way on Saturday, where do you go from there?
Well, just want to keep fighting good fights, man. I'm going to win on Saturday. Defend the belt and just keep moving forward. I want to climb up. Yeah, I'll stay at middleweight. Listen, if it makes sense at middleweight, then I will take these fights. If it makes sense for me to drop back down to super welterweight, then I'll drop back down to super welterweight. We'll see. Listen, my main focus at the moment is Saturday night. So let's concentrate on Saturday night. Once I come out victorious. And then we can see where we go from there.
Now, I should mention your brother Mitchell is here today. He's making a comeback. He's got his British licence back, which is great news for anyone who remembers watching him in the past. How involved have you been with kind of his decision to return and his preparation for the comeback?
I would say quite a lot. If you would ask him, I've been pushing him and keeping his head in the right place. He's now down at the gym at Jab where we are. He's enjoying it. main thing for Mitchell is making sure his head is in the right place, you know, making sure he's smiling and things like that, making sure he's happy, you know, because when you go through the things that some of these people have been through and fighters have been through, you know, it's about just making sure they're happy. And for me, it wasn't always about Mitchell returning to the ring. It was about Mitchell being in the right place and being happy. You know, he's my brother at the end of the day, and now we've overcome that part. And hopefully we should see Mitchell back in the ring this year for sure.
Has it helped you in any way, training alongside each other once again? Has it done much for you in the gym?
It's always good for me, you know. I love having Mitchell part of the team and part of in the same gym as me. We bounce off each other, we push each other, you know. There's no better way than having your brother there, you know, shouting at you, saying, you know, dig deep, and he's been a massive part.
Now, just before I let you go, just remind people out there how they can find you on social media, particularly before this fight, because I'm sure they'll want to know.
Yeah, just you can get me on Twitter or on Instagram. I think it's Jez Smith 1994 or Jez Smith 1 on Twitter. So yeah, go and have a look on the old social media.
Great stuff. Best of luck for Saturday night. Really looking forward to it.